Hey guys, so I'm back and I just wanted to call your attention to something kind of cool. There is a channel that is called Dark Matter, and this guy's got about 60,000 subscribers, and he recently made a video only just yesterday saying 4 truly insane examples of the Mandela effect. And mine is #1, and mine's also the only personal one that's in there. There's some about the Statue of Liberty and about Dolly from James Bond, but this one is mine, and he featured it, and somebody just let me know. I've never been contacted by this guy, so I don't know. But this is like one of my top rated videos. It's gotten, since last year, I uploaded it in early July of last year, it's gotten 730 views. And it's just really funny because, I don't know, all of a sudden in probably around late June it started blowing up again, and then I just was able to go past 2,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, I think most of my subscribers want more of these videos, and they don't want to watch my most recent video of like the different kinds of blood types and stuff like that, which I find equally as interesting. But anyway, long story short, if you haven't watched this video, you totally should. It's been a total conversation piece. I've had so many people from interesting walks of life and backgrounds comment on this video with their own stories of just strange, memories of things they did and then didn't remember, or what am I trying to say? Strange memories of like being in one place and not being in another. But long story short, this is a picture of my friend. She's the one whose face you can see. And it's really weird because the more I look at this picture, the more it's so strange because she looks so much taller than she actually is. I mean, she looks like a giant in this picture. And she also has no shadow. And her mother's shadow is kind of weird too. But my friend never appeared at this college graduation. This is the graduation of her college, and her best friend standing next to her. This is the graduation of the college that she left after going there for 2 years. And yet, when she went to a reunion for this college, she stopped appearing in pictures after the 2 years and then started appearing in them again at graduation in every girl's photo album. And these are paper photos, so even if it was Photoshop, which it could be, that would still be just as fascinating, because how is somebody gonna change the paper photos, sneak in, change the pictures in the paper photo albums, and then sneak out of the girls' rooms? So it's just a really weird story, and Dark Matter covered it. So again, most people are lovely at commenting, but unfortunately when you have a video that is this big, you also get a lot of dregs of society and a lot of people who just are a-holes commenting on it. So that's kind of sad, but usually I deal with them accordingly. So anyway, Dark Matter is this guy's channel, and this is the video that he made up here of mine. So that's really cool. And then there are a couple of other cool things that I discovered this weekend. One of them is, of course, is my continuing saga of watching The Simpsons. This one was the one where Homer gets free cable and he watches the fight, and the guy on the right is supposed to be Mike Tyson, and they do the voice perfectly. And then this guy, I don't know who this guy is supposed to be because I was never into boxing, but I just love his pointy head, and he cries in the end, which is hilarious because I love seeing pointy-headed boxer guys with big muscles cry. Okay, so that was the first part, but the cool thing about it was that I saw another Earth. Like another phantom Earth, and it really does look so interesting. I mean, it's South America sort of jutted out a little farther. It's like it's getting there, but not half as far as it's jutting now. I mean, it's just so remarkable how it's jutting now. So those were the first two things, and then the last thing, I have got to show you this. This is so crazy. So this thing I posted so long ago. Well, not so long ago, but like, this would have been back in 2014 when I discovered this, and I could not believe how amazing this was. So, and all these things ran through my mind when I was watching it, like, I couldn't tell what it was, and now I know what it was. It's like a display in an airport, although it's weird because it's on a Middle Eastern Facebook page. But regardless, this is so cool. When I first saw this, I was reminded of like either underground bases and bunkers or just airplane hangars came to mind. I'm like, where is this? Is this some weird like obscured movie set that they don't want us to go on, that for an obscured and private movie that they don't want anyone to find out about? And I just thought it was so cool. Plus, I love the attention to detail of the clouds and everything. But regardless, ooh, wait for it now. Wait for it now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Come on. I think I'm building up too much. Ooh, they just zoomed in. We're gonna see. Oh, this is taking so much longer than I'm remembering. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. How cool is that? Now, obviously, I know it's a model, but like, again, all these fantastical things were going through my head when I first saw this whole setup, and I couldn't stop watching it, and I couldn't stop speculating about it. And I don't know about you, but I grew up in a world where I was always told that if you went into an airplane hangar, like some airplane hangars are so big that if it's really cold outside and really warm in the airplane hangar, or vice versa, like if there's a big temperature differential, that it will rain inside the airplane hangar. And thus far, I have never been able to find any more evidence of that out there. Like on the internet, on YouTube, I can't find any evidence of that. But I specifically remember learning about it in 2nd grade. Then again, in 2nd grade, I remember learning that Jupiter had discernible rings and depicted rings. And apparently, they would not discover rings around Jupiter until 2 years after I graduated 2nd grade. So, that's the world I grew up in. Jupiter always had rings and they were always depicted. And that was also the time that 2 men came to my school to talk to my teacher after I'd done really well on a standardized test, which was so weird because I felt like I was in fantasy la la land most of 2nd grade. But anyway, that's another story for another time. So this was so fascinating. Again, I love the clouds because I miss the rain. Oh, somebody be stopping that plane. Some unruly passenger. Like the homeless guy I saw on the bus once. He walks up to the bus driver and he goes, and he just like sidles up to him real calm. He's like, yeah, bus driver, fuck you. Everybody else on the bus, have a fucked up day. I don't remember what kind of day I had that day. I don't think he affected my day one way or the other. But he was so calm about it too, and everybody just sat there like looking at him and didn't do anything. Hey, yeah, bus driver, have a fucked up day. Oh no, he's like, hey, bus driver, fuck you. Everybody else on the bus, have a fucked up day. Of course, if he did it on the plane, he'd have to parachute off while everybody was in the air. Okay, wait for it now. Watch it now. Come on. Full speed ahead. Look at the detail. The farms, the grass. I wonder what they made the grass out of in this thing. Oh my god, it's so cool.